What's up party people, this is Chpimpas and today I'm gonna be talking about Kenneth Cole Black right here in my hand. And this is such an amazing fragrance, it really is. This fragrance, Kenneth Cole Black, right here, was released in 2003. So it's not a new fragrance, but it's an amazing fragrance. It doesn't really matter when it was released, but it is a mind blower. It really is. This bottle in my hand right now was made in the USA, so it's a very American fragrance. It really is. It really is an American fragrance, and it is not only American but New Yorkish. It's very New York based. It's really New York recepted. It is a real New York vibe, a real New York fragrance. Kenneth Cole Black. And the designer Kenneth Cole is also a New Yorker. And the headquarters of the company are also in New York. So you can really understand that we are talking about a 100% New York fragrance. Yeah. This size in my hand right now is a 3.4 fluid ounces, 100 ml eau de toilette concentration. And that's really as uncomplicated as it can get. Really, it's really that simple. 3.4 fluid ounces, 100 ml eau de toilette concentration. Very basic standard configuration right here. That's really everything we need. We don't need the craziest eau de parfum liquid with an extreme longevity and projection that is crazy or whatever. No, we just need it simple, like right here. Simple bottle design, as you can see. Nothing complicated at all. Rounded on every side. This is the cap. Here is the spray. It's very uncomplicated, and this is exactly what we love. Really, this is what we want, and this is really what we all want to have on our skin. This is, as you can really understand, this is an amazing fragrance. It really is. If you haven't checked this thing out already, you should do this right now. The thing is, this fragrance is just going under your skin. It is not easy to describe it. It really isn't easy. And that's a great thing, because fragrances that are not easy to get described, then it means in most cases that we are talking about an amazing, completely mind-blowing fragrance. And this is really the case right here. The price of this fragrance is from around $20 to $60, and the same goes for euros as well. So from 20 to 60 euros, dollars, whatever. So this fragrance is really not expensive. It's really not expensive. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's in between cheap and expensive. And you should ignore the price when you smell this one, because it can be a way more expensive, and I'm still gonna buy it because it really blew my mind when I smelled it. Such a incredible vibe going on with this one. Kenneth Cole Black, the standard eau de toilette version. There are also different versions of the black lineup. We have copper black, we have vintage black, and we also have black bold. Amazing different flankers of this one, but this is totally recommendable. Yeah, Kenneth Cole Black. Kenneth Cole, unfortunately, not very famous here in Europe. Maybe in America he is famous, but here he is not that famous, which is a bad thing considering all his amazing stuff that he released. Not even not only fragrances, but also clothes, shoes, whatever you want. It's a real great New York designer. The real New York vibe. Yeah. If you want to smell like New York City, you know, the real Manhattan, New York City, Brooklyn, Queens, shout out to the Bronx, to all of these amazing boroughs, the 5 boroughs of New York City, Staten Island. Yeah, it's a little bit different there, but I've been there. Yeah, I've been to Manhattan, I've been to Brooklyn, I've been to Queens. Queens is, I would say, the most mysterious place in New York City. But yeah, you have really that typical New York City vibe. Brooklyn, so amazing, really. It is going under your skin. It's really, I call this thing the definition of New York. It really is. The definition of New York. How amazing, right? And I think this should make you really curious to know how it smells like. It's really not easy to describe it. I can say so many words, but it's still not gonna... Maybe you can make your own opinion about this, but you just gotta smell it. And trust me, the people who smell this are like, that's right. It really is amazing. And it really is the New York vibe that you want. And it's so real, so good. Wow. And I didn't regret it at all. I smelled it in New York for the first time, even. Because there you can't find it here in the stores in Europe. You can't just, yeah? I went to the Nordstrom rack, which is a, let's say, outlet store from the normal Nordstrom. And there I found, it was a very small bottle, a 30 ml bottle. And then I smelled it, had it on my skin even, you know, like that. I put it in my hand and I smelled it. What's that? What's that? That's it. Complete happiness, complete seriousness, complete masculinity, complete original 100% going inside of you. The definition of life, the definition of New York. Kenneth Cole Black. Really, I think you already know the rating, but we're gonna talk about this later, of course. Which occasions are the best ones for this fragrance? Kenneth Cole Black. Of course, a party. There's no doubt about that. Bar visiting. Hanging out with your friends. Restaurant, date, night, afternoon, whole Manhattan, Brooklyn, New York vibes. Skyscrapers everywhere, nightclubs, dancing. Really happy vibes, positive occasions, amazing occasions. A lot of occasions, as you can see. Not only one, multiple occasions are really working with this one. So date, party, whatever you want, really. it just amplifies the amazingness of the whole thing. Just smelling it, wow, just everybody, I don't know anybody who doesn't love this one. So completely. What kind of vibes are going on with this fragrance, Kenneth Cole Black? How do you feel like when you smell it? You smell really like positive, amazing, amazed. You really have that New York vibe punch in your face, and it's alive, you know? It feels alive. It feels vivid. It feels so really like 1000% real, like 1,000,000% real. This is the real New York vibe. You smell it and it's like, wow, Alter, like this. I just had to do this because this is the real vibe, but without saying it. You feel it, but you don't say it. And it's like opening your eyes immediately, and it's like really one of the best fragrances in the world. Definitely, Kenneth Cole Black. And whoever knows this one is completely agreeing with me. Yeah. So like I said, it's the real New York vibe, but it's a dark but positive, dark, positive, real positive vibe. Yeah, it is really that night, dark, positive, amazing vibe. The real New York vibe, the definition of New York City, of New York as a whole. And just going into the best version of any fragrance in the world. But of course every fragrance has its problems, we already know that, and this one has also problems, but I don't care about these problems in this case. And we're gonna talk about these problems later, of course. And Kenneth Cole Black, for me, 100% the definition of New York. And at what time of the year can you wear this one actually? So you can't really wear it at any time of the year, only in the spring and in the summertime. But of course not at every time of the day, that's pretty sure. And at what time of the day can you wear it? In the afternoon, in the evening, and in the nighttime. And of course in the very late nights until 6 a.m. the next morning. Yeah, this really is an afternoon more for the nighttime, when it's really getting dark, when the sun gets down. And that's really the fragrance, you know. What type of man is wearing this one, Kenneth Cole Black? A very young, but also very attractive, masculine boy. A very attractive man, a boy, a very self-confident, serious, positive, good-looking boy. Yeah, very attractive. Very attractive. Yeah, it's very attractive. And he can also be playful at the same time. So that's not a problem at all. But it's not the very serious guy who everybody is afraid of. No. He's a very good guy, positive person who everybody loves. And that's the type of man wearing this one, yeah. At what age can you wear this one? From 22 and above. And I would say, of course, I would say the very old people, like 70 or 80, you know, they're just too old, but you get what I'm saying. really from 22 and upwards, you can wear this one, Kenneth Cole Black. When you're younger than this, no, it's not gonna work for you. Really, a very sexy man and is wearing this one, and not a little teenage unserious person. No. So this is from 22 and above, perfect age. Projection and longevity, the two main criteria when it comes to reviewing fragrances. Yeah, longevity is good. Yeah, and that's really the problem, actually, that it's not that it's only good and it's not amazing. We want this to be amazing. The longevity is really the only problem. Really, the only problem. It's not bad, it's not okay, but it's good. But it could be a lot better. It could be amazing. It could be like, wow. I would say 4 hours, 6 hours max, and then it's gone. But that's not a bad thing, because we are talking about a eau de toilette concentration. So it's not a bad thing at all. And the projection is perfect. Really, the projection is just how it has to be. The projection is top notch. It's really just amazing. Shouldn't be better, shouldn't be worse. It's just how it has to be. And this is really the right projection. Projection, amazing. Thumbs up for the projection, but the longevity is the only problem. But I think 4 or 5 hours is pretty okay. So that shouldn't be such a bad thing. But could be a little bit better, maybe 1 or 2 hours more, then we have the best of the best. But you see, it's not such a big problem, but yeah, but it's the only down thing of the fragrance. Yeah, projection amazing, longevity could be a little bit better, but rating 5 stars. No doubt about that. 5 stars. It's just a 5-star fragrance. It really is. The 5-star is where the best rating for this one, Kenneth Cole Black. In America, you can get it still in the Macy's, I guess, in Nordstrom and in Bloomingdale's. But here in Europe, you have to order it online. Yeah, that's the only way to get it here, I guess. I'm not sure, but I guess, because I've never seen it in any store here. So it's a really American fragrance, and this is exactly how it smells. How just the vibe is getting there. We are really, the liquid is just pumping, and you just wanna have it, you know. You smell it and you're confused at the first time. What's that? Is it sweet? Is it serious? Is it more mature? Is it like a million vibes at once in your face, and you don't really understand it. You don't really understand it, but you like it, and that's what counts. And the more you smell it, the more you like it, and the more you love it. Yeah. Thumbs up for the video thing, and please subscribe to Chpimpas. It's absolutely free, and we will see us in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.